Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joseph. Today we're doing something entirely different, and this is more geared towards, Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something totally different. We're gearing this video towards content creators, and usually they are filming YouTube videos like this, sitting somewhere, and they want to look really nice for the camera. There is a trick to it, and I have a whole setup which I'm going to show you today. But it's also something that I feel like is really, really important in terms of lighting, which I'm going to dive right into. But before that, I want to do a little bit of a demo for you guys to see what is going on. A quick reminder that somewhere inside this video, I will be talking about how you can get the softbox for free. So right now, you can see that I'm using the house lights. Even though I have an aperture light, it's not really affecting this shot, or it's demonstrating how if you have a lighting scenario in your space that isn't too flattering, you can control that. So what I will do is turn on the light. And as you can see, this is a very harsh light. I can dim it down if I need to. Let me just do that real quick. So currently I'm just turning it down. As you can see, it is a little better, but there are so many shadows on my face and it's not really flattering. So I'm going to show you today how you can actually change this and then make it look really, really good. So what to do if you have a situation like this where you do have your own light source, but it's still not flattering. This is where Ulanzi comes into play for today's video. They sent me this softbox. I'm going to show you how we can put this into good use, modify this light, and make it look really, really nice for your talking head videos for situations like this. So this is a softbox that Ulanzi sent me. It's the Ulanzi ASD45, and let's just quickly set it up and then see how it looks. I'll turn off this light so we can focus more on the softbox. So it comes with this cool carrying case, and I love that these small modifiers are packed really, really nicely, and so you can strap it and carry it along. These are the diffusion materials. This is a grid, really nice that it comes with it for more control, and this is a softbox. So let's just quickly set it up and then see how it unfolds or unpacks all together. This is the cutest softbox I've ever had. It's really, really small. I feel like this is just enough to give you enough soft illumination on your face. Definitely you can rig this out differently. You can use bigger modifiers and then they'll give you softer light, but then this is also going to occupy less space compared to bigger softbox. So one thing I also want to draw your attention to is how easy this is to collapse, right? First of all, it is a Bowens mount, so if you have any Bowens light sources, you would be able to adapt this easily. But what I love is these metal rods and the indicators here that shows that you can easily just collapse them by pushing it together, and quickly it folds. So this is going to be easy to set up, easy to collapse with just a few clicks. So if you have a really small space or a tiny corner, this I feel is going to be a very, very good softbox for that. But don't take my word for it. Let's just set this up and then see how it looks in the video. So before I jump onto adding this softbox again, I just want to show you how this light looks. We're using the aperture, yes, but it's not really influencing the shot so much. When I turn this on, this is how it looks. If I also increase the power, just in case you feel like the light on me isn't too nice, this is how it looks like. It's very harsh, very directional. You can see the shadows over here. And when I mount the softbox, it will reduce the power output a little bit, but then let me just set it up and then see what it does to the shot. So now I have mounted the softbox, but we don't have the light on. If you remember, we had a very hard light, that is a light on modified lighting me up, and it wasn't flattering. Right now, this is just a light in the space lighting me up again, which is not flattering. So if I turn on the light, luckily it's controllable with the app. So when I turn it on, this is how it looks like. So this is with me, small modifier, small light source, talking to you guys in front of the camera. Let me know how it looks. Does this lighting look good? It's just one light source that we're using currently. So if I turn it off, this is what it looks like. When I turn it on, this is what it looks like. But then there's another catch. I have all this rigged onto one C stand, and I'll go over the details a little bit. But for now, I want to just move this into another space. In case you're shooting in small sections of your home, this is going to be really convenient. And the reason is this light is battery powered. The camera obviously has a battery in there, and so if you have everything connected, you can just move this around without having cables to trip over or things of that nature. So let's just look for another interesting space here and see if we can just sit down and then start recording again. I spoke with my friend at Ulanzi and asked if I could give this softbox to someone who will truly benefit from its quality and compact size. They agreed and are willing to send one lucky person a free softbox. So here's how you can increase your chance of being selected. First, this is open to everyone and the rules are very simple. You'd have to be subscribed to this channel and also to Ulanzi's YouTube channel. You do not need to make a purchase from me or from Ulanzi to qualify. Additionally, you have to leave a comment telling us how you will use the softbox. We also want to know where you're watching us from, so include where in the world you're watching this video from. We've made the process really easy by providing a link below, so click on that and follow through the steps. Lastly, this contest has no affiliation with YouTube. It is a way for me to give back to this amazing community and to thank you all for being a part of this amazing journey. Okay, so now let me press record. Right, so as you can see, I just moved this setup around, press record again. I'm just recording, talking to you guys. So right now, filming content is really going to be very easy. Again, I will show you how I put all of this together, including links to get them in case you also want to do the same thing. But I also have one more thing to do. I just want to move this around again, one more time. Again, just to show you guys the variety that you can get with the setup. So all I will do, keep the chair where it is, and I'll just rotate this. Maybe add a bit of the TV if that is going to be my new set. I have my YouTube video playing on there. You can see that I have a beautiful set. My light is going, my camera is rolling. I have my audio also plugged in. Everything is sounding crisp. The lighting is staying the same, constant everywhere I go. And it's gonna make filming content really easy. All I have to do is set up, press record, turn on my lights, and everything is running. So now let me just show you how I put all of this together. And then just thank Ulanzi for sending me this softbox, which I think is really complementing this whole setup, keeping it more lightweight and compact and suitable for moving around if you have a small space. Okay, so let me show you how I quickly put all of this together. I have a C stand that I'm sure most photographers or content creators or filmmakers have. These are very sturdy stands that we use to carry heavy equipment. And I also didn't want to go out and buy a new item again. I just wanted to repurpose some of the things I already have. So these are things that you likely would have. The only thing I'm sure you will purchase is going to be this grip arm, but I'll talk to you more about that when it gets there. So we have the C stand, and all I did was add these caster wheels that I got online. I will provide a link to that. So this just allows me to wheel this around without having to carry all this weight, because if you're 30 years, your back. Anything you can do to save your back, you should always do that. So yes, we have those caster wheels, and then I have the clamp that I have the spigot on and a ball head holding the camera. What this allows me to do is just position the camera in any orientation that I want. So if I'm filming my horizontal videos, I can do that. If I also want to quickly go vertical, I can just rotate and then do that and always lock it in. The camera that I have on there is the Canon R8, and it has a flip out screen. So this just allows me to see myself when I'm filming. I'm sure when I was doing this whole video, there were times that my eyes were going off because I was looking off to the side just to make sure everything was looking good. But then the good thing is to look straight into the camera at all times. All right, so on top of that, all C stands generally should come with their own boom arm, and usually they come with 2 grip heads, and that's very important for this setup. So the very first grip head is holding the boom arm to the C stand, and on one end I have connected the adapter that holds my iFootage 60 watt light, and I have adapted 2 NPF style batteries onto the V mount so that I can be battery powered. The ideal situation will be to just use a V mount battery, but I don't have that, so I use this adapter so I can still have mobile power. The only thing with this currently is that it doesn't have a lot of power for me to go to 100%, but because my lens goes to 1.4, I'm able to compensate for that light loss. So I think the light was around 30-40-ish%, but if you have a dedicated V mount, I'm sure you will be able to draw a lot of power to push the light to 100%, but I didn't need that for this video. Then on the other end, this is where I have the other spigot, and I have another arm from Ulanzi, which is the Vision microphone arm. You can actually clamp this to your table, but I wanted to have a mobile setup so that my audio is following me around. So I just clamped this on there, extended the arm right through, and then, you know, it's just positioned quite a few inches away from my mouth so that when I'm talking, the audio sounds crisp and clear. All right, so on there I have my Deity D3 Pro. This is a shotgun mic. I got this myself, and this is a third-party cable that I got from a local shop. You can get any cable, and it just allows me to connect from here all the way into the camera. But what I'm doing now is either using my wireless microphone, which is the Boya, to connect right here and then transmit the signal from here straight into the camera without having the cable. So those are options that you can play with if you want to be truly cable free in this instance. All right guys, so this pretty much sums up everything for today's video, including our mobile YouTube studio talking head setup. If you enjoyed this video, got value out of it, let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to attempt a setup like this, don't be afraid to reach out either in the comments or in a DM on Instagram. I will be there to help you put everything together. A big thank you to Ulanzi for sending me this softbox. It really is a compact, soft light source flattering this video. And again, if you want to get it, I'm going to put a link down below for you to check it out on your own. Alright, so this pretty much sums up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and got some value out of it. If you want to put it together again, just reach out to me in a DM or in the comments. I'll be there to help you out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. And remember, don't ever give up.